this is a 17-year-old. What feeling do you have on that, the fact that this is a very young person?
And that's a great question, because what you're seeing that is happening to our youth in this country, in general, but specifically here in New York City, is something that we should all be alarmed about. We saw it yesterday down at Union Square. This is not a policing issue. This is a parenting issue. And we need to be clear on that. Police is the response after an incident happened, but there should be a proactive approach. When I looked at what happened in Union Square, the first thing I did was text my son and say, "Where are you? Are you in Union Square?" And I wonder, with the thousands of children who were there, hurling dangerous objects at police officers, disrespecting the residents in the area, attacking each other. How many parents text their children? And, you know, that old commercial that says 10 p.m., do you know where your children are? How many looked at that and said, let me text my son, let me call my daughter, are you down there? And so police is not going to be able to resolve these issues on our own. The great level of restraint we saw yesterday by the New York City Police Department, that could have turned really ugly. And as I monitored and communicated with the on-the-ground teams, telling them these are young people. We have to, be mindful of that as we bring back order. That's the same in this incident. 17-year-old. You're not born with hate. So what are we doing as adults that creates this energy of hate? And that energy that's created is not coming from a community such as the Muslim community that is aware of the hate that they see every day. It's not coming from the LGBTQ plus community of the hate they experience. So it's coming from other entities that we need to fight against. And the only way we can win is we are united in our fight. And that's why we're standing here today on the announcement of this apprehension.
Quick question. What's your message to parents? I mean, clearly, like you said, as a 17-year-old, yesterday there was a chaos erupted, young people. Your message to parents, what would you say to that?
And, it's difficult being a parent now with so much weight and so many obligations they are facing. I know my role with Jordan and the responsibilities that I have. Our children cannot be raised by social media. Our children cannot get their values, their beliefs from social media and other outside entities. And it's about being aware that the things that my mother needed to raise me is different from the things that parents need today. Our children are being inundated by influencers, by those who consider themselves to be credible messengers. This young man yesterday, he had a substantial number of followers. People came from outside the city to be there, and I want us to, we're further looking into whether there's some even outside agitators. You don't come to get free Game Boys and bring smoke bombs and bring M80s and bring other disruptive items. And so we believe there were some outside influencers that may have attempted to aggravate this situation. And I cannot say enough for the police department yesterday. I don't think people realize the level of discipline that was showed to take a very dangerous, volatile situation and to be able to bring it to a level of resolve without any loss of life, any substantial damage to property, and without young people harming themselves. And, that's the type of discipline it takes and the type of dedication that it took to bring this person to justice. We're going to create an environment where the city is safe, and one should be allowed to dance, to express themselves, to dress the way they want. This is what I fought for years ago with the Gay Officers Action League, and I'm not going to relinquish that fight as the mayor of the city of New York.